What is up, race fans? My name is Owen, and welcome back to the Bet Fender podcast. And in this one, I will be reviewing the championship final for NASCAR from Phoenix. Apologies, this is late. I've kind of been sick most of the week, so I didn't really feel like recording this video, so I apologize for that. Getting on to the race. Stage 1 was 60 laps. The only driver that had to go to the rear was AJ Allmendinger, but as he started last, I didn't really put him in. He was in a backup car after a crash in, I believe, practice or qualifying, one of those two. So yeah. Getting to the actual race, Denny Hamlin and William Byron are on the front row. Stage 1 was 60 laps. Denny Hamlin takes the initial lead. But William Byron then takes it from him a little while later. And William Byron holds on for the Stage 1 win. Nothing really happened there. So the four championship four drivers, at the end of each stage, I'll say where they were. So this one, Byron was first, Denny Hamlin was third, Kyle Larson was fifth, and Chase Briscoe was 10th. And there were also 10 cars that were laps down. Going to stage number 2, it was 125 laps. William Byron wins the race off pit road. Or, no, not Byron. Ryan Blaney wins the race off pit road. Then Denny Hamlin takes second from William Byron, being the lead playoff driver. Then John Hunter Nemechek spins, bringing out the first caution of the race. After that, Denny Hamlin takes the lead. Then SVG spins, bringing out the second caution of the race. After that, Chase Briscoe blows a tire. He ends up getting to pit road, so nothing happens. Oh no, that was the same thing. So SVG spun, and then the next corner, Chase Briscoe blew a tire. Then after that, Denny Hamlin wins the race off pit road. Then AJ Allmendinger blows a tire and hits the wall, bringing out the third caution, and he is out. That was a hard hit. Unfortunate for him. He just didn't have a good weekend, really. Once again, Denny Hamlin won the race off pit road. Then Ty Dillon spins. After a tire goes down, bringing out the fourth caution. And Denny Hamlin holds on for the Stage 2 win. So the playoff drivers were first with Denny Hamlin. Third, William Byron. Kyle Larson was fourth, and Chase Briscoe was seventh. At the end of Stage 2, there was one car out, one car off, and 6 cars that were laps down. Going on to the third and final stage was 127 laps. Ryan Blaney won the race off pit road, but William Byron ends up taking the lead. Then Kyle Larson has a tire go down, but he ends up getting to the pits. Then Chase Briscoe has another tire go down. He ends up getting to the pits once again. Then Carson Hocevar blows a tire and gets into the wall. That brings out the 5th caution of the race. Chase Elliott wins the race off pit road. William Byron is now second, being the highest of the championship 4. A little while later, Alex Bowman gets a flat tire, but ends up getting to the pits. Then William Byron ends up taking the lead. Then Austin Cindric spins and slams into the wall, bringing out the 6th caution of the race. Byron wins the race off pit road there. And during this one, Chase Elliott got a speeding on pit road penalty. After that, Denny Hamlin ends up taking the lead. Then Bubba Wallace ends up retiring his car, so he is out. Then J.J. Yeley gets into the wall, bringing out the 7th caution of the race. After that, Chase Briscoe wins the race off pit road. Then William Byron ends up taking the lead. Then Denny Hamlin takes the lead. Then William Byron ends up blowing a tire and getting into the wall. That brings out the 8th caution of the race. After that, Ryan Blaney wins the race off pit road, but 3 cars stayed out. Those cars being Brad Keselowski and Ryan Preece. And I think Joey Logano was the 3rd driver to stay out, but I'm not 100% sure about that one. So Brad Keselowski and Ryan Preece are on the front row for the restart. Then after that, there was some great battles on the final restart, and Brad Keselowski ends up leading. Kyle Larson is in 3rd. Then Ryan Blaney ends up taking the lead, and Ryan Blaney wins at Phoenix. So the top 5 ended up being Ryan Blaney, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Larson, Joey Logano, and Kyle Busch. So the 4 playoff drivers ended up being William Byron ended up finishing 33rd. Chase Briscoe ended up finishing 18th. Denny Hamlin finished 6th. And your championship winner, Kyle Larson, finishing 3rd. This is Kyle's 2nd championship win, and this makes Kyle Larson the 3rd multi-champion with Hendrick Motorsports, following obviously Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon with 7 and 4 respectively. All in all, this was a great race. Honestly, it was entertaining from start to finish. The battles were plentiful and amazing. This was everything you wanted for a championship final race. But obviously, heartbreak for Denny Hamlin. Heartbreak for William Byron. He was in the mix all day. The one championship 4 driver who just never had it was Chase Briscoe. He was always like low top 10 to high top 15s like all day. Other than when he had the 2 blown tires. He just, unlucky for Briscoe. Unlucky for definitely unlucky for Hamlin. I heard Byron and Larson say, "I feel bad for Hamlin," and I kind of don't blame them. Even though I'm not the biggest Hamlin fan, he deserved to win this race. But that last race caution kind of screwed him. All in all, I'm going to rate this race a 9 out of 10. It was so good. The restarts are always phenomenal at Phoenix. But yeah. So, with that being said, thank you all very much for watching the conclusion episode for NASCAR for this year. Thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, as well as go check out my other two channels, one being my main of Fan Rant Tan, the other one being a D&D one that is under the Boundless Shores. Please go check both of those out. And join me next week when I review, or join me this weekend when I review the Brazil Grand Prix for F1, because F1 is still going. I will see you next time. Thank you all for watching, and peace.